Good morning or good afternoon. Good afternoon for me. I don't know what time is over there, but all I can say, today is Monday, the beginning of the week. I'm blessed, as always. I'm grateful to the universe. I'm grateful to the cosmos. And I'm grateful to all the elements. Grateful to Mother Earth. I'm grateful to all my subscribers, all my audience, and all my viewers. Now, this is a very unique channel. There is no sound, just my voice, the power of my voice, power of communication, telling a story, summarization, and getting into the point, nuts and bolts of visual arts tied to magic, mystical path, spiritual path. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Let me repeat that again. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Nobody's going to live forever. Embrace it. You're not going to live forever. Embrace it. Your body will perish, but your soul is eternal. All right? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Now, this is your host, Dragon's Light, journeyman wizard of Gray School of Wizardry. I am proud, I'm honored that I went to that school. I've learned a lot. And journeyman means I'm on a journey. Journey within the physical realm, which is the mundane world. Journey in the magical, mystical, and spiritual realm. Mind, body, soul. Past, present, and future. I'm in my present, looking forward to my future. My past is gone. My past has prepared me for my present, and my present will prepare me for my future. Whatever it shall be, we shall see. Okay, hope that made clear. So this is where I ended on my last content, was phase 1. So we are looking at phase 2 of this collage painting. It'll be a collage. Anytime you glue or add any cutout, which is not your original, your idea, your thought process, thought form. Let me clarify myself. Your idea, your thought process is original. Everything is hand done, hand drawn, hand painted. You stand up, you sit down, you pick up the piece, you keep the piece away for drying, you pick up the piece again. It takes effort, it takes action, it takes energy to create something, to bring something to life. Okay? Now we will slowly get closer to now here. There we are. Now I do use primary colors. If you know your color wheel, if you know your color theory, if you're an artist or learning to be an artist, if you have an art major, forgive me, so I use colors that represent the element, the forces of the element. We all know the most primary colors are red, green, and yellow. And if you mix them different ways, it'll make you different colors. But the elemental colors, the elements, yellow is the air, green is the earth, red is the fire, blue is the water. Standard universal code for elements. Okay? Black and white are the two opposites. White is always known towards the angel. If you're looking at the spiritual path or mystical path or metaphysics, it's known as the right-hand path towards the angels. Black is considered dark, is considered to be a left-hand path, okay, towards the demons. Or in Islamic tradition, we say the jinns. Or one may say the watchers of the fallens. However you want to say it, okay? Whatever your thought process is, however you think, whoever you're associated to, with all due respect, okay? So we move on. We move on. So yes, you can see that it's taking shape. It's forming. A transformation is taking place. Okay, you can see that. So this location right here is the location of the third eye. Okay, the physique, the third eye. Every religion, most religion, most mystical path, majority of the spiritual path, majority of the magical path talks about the third eye developing the physique, not a physical health, but metaphysics way. I want to keep it simple, use the simple terms to explain what this painting is about. Not too many complex. So here you see the 4 direction quadrants, we can call them, directions we can call them. So as we say, south, north, east, west. Correct me if I'm wrong. South is the fire, north is the air, west is the water, east the earth. So I have exactly given these 4 colors. Now this, my friend, the yellow that you see, is the fire. Yes, it's the fire. You may call it everlasting fire, ever burning fire. Certain fires do not end, they are everlasting. The Russians, their fire is lit 24/7. Keep that in mind. So here we are, getting closer. Now, these little guys that you see in here, right? Yeah. They could be not of this world. No. One may say, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? But we know. We, meaning certain people who are in their magical path, mystical path, and the spiritual path. We know that there are other life forms. We're not looking at the sci-fi world or horror movies or whatnot and whatnot. We are strictly looking at the spiritual books. It could be from Hinduism, it could be from Islam, it could be from Christianity, it could be from Judaism, not ism, but Judaic principle, I would call it, or religion. And even the Buddhist, even the native Indians, Eskimos, Inuits, the other non-religious community, groups of people, also believe in the entities, as above so below, as below so above. Now, of course, this what you see is of course representation, 2-color mode, fire and red. Yeah. Now, brown is considered to be any shades of brown, considered to be a biological human being, descendant of Adam. Okay, Adam alayhi salam, or Adam. As we all know it, we should know it. Now, we're getting there slowly. Yeah. Now you see it. Now at this stage, I am still working on the skin tone. I'm not sure what skin tone I'm going to use on this face mask, but so far, so good. I really enjoying the time spent with this piece. For me, it's the passion. For me, it's love, pure joy. I'm not doing it to sell it to somebody, or I'm not doing it to impress somebody. No, 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 no. The universe, the cosmos, the creator has given me enough to sustain my life, to pay my bills, to be what I am or what I'm going to become. God willing, God willing, okay, God willing. This is pure form of joy and happiness. This is pure form of connection to the universe, to the cosmos, and to the creator. Okay, and to the entities, to the forces that are unseen. There is a seen and unseen world. Okay, we connect to the unseen world in our dream journey. Some people keep dream journals, some people don't. I used to keep it, but I don't anymore. But vivid dreams, I kind of remember it. Some people do daydreaming, lucid dreaming. Now, if you practice certain rituals, ceremonies based on mystical path, magical path, even spiritual path from certain traditions, you value your dreams very much, either daydreaming or lucid dreaming. It has been proven, it has been told, and it has been written in many books. The major scientific inventions were done once the scientists did their work in their dream state, and they brought that into the reality of this world to manifest it. And that's how we have modern science that we see around us and that we practice today, from the internet to the cloud to the matrix and other inventions from all different fields of science. Started from alchemy, or alchemist world of the Middle East, from the Islamic tradition, and then it was poured into the Western society throughout the centuries. Okay, if you're academic world, you know what I'm talking about. And if you are educated, you read books, you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, with all due respect, let's say with all due respect. So here, there you go. We have a word called hawk. Hawk. Now, why did I use a hawk? Hawk is a bird of prey. And certain native Indians, Eskimos, Inuits, with all due respect, other traditions in the mystical and the magical path of other tribes, communities, and people around the world, they use totem spirit, they use animal spirit. Now, if you use Chinese horoscope, or if you use certain horoscopes, and if you know your birth month, year, and day, and then you create a horoscope chart or astrological chart, and you can connect yourself with the spirits, either animal or birds, that are connected to the day that you were born, the day you came on this earth, the day you came out of your mother's womb, I would say, to this world, to this physical world. Okay, with all due respect again, right? So hawk in the native Indian horoscope teachings and philosophy is connected, is associated with Aries, with me, personally, with me, and to my zodiac sign called Aries. Okay, so hawk, I am using the power of Hawk. You may say that. Yeah, you may say that. So let's move on. Now, Hawk place, place, place. Hawk place in ing. Okay. Remember, ing and place. Now, why did I use workplace? Okay. Place, because for everything that we do, we need a place, right? You go to work, you're going to your workplace. You go to worship, to pray. You're going to a worship place. You see the definition? You go to a football game or a basketball game. Where are you going? You're going to a stadium or a wrestling match or ice hockey or field hockey. Name any sports in the world. You are either a participant, you're a player, or you are a audience, a viewer, right? So you're going to a place. Remember, place. So no matter what you do, no matter when you do it, where you do it, how you do it, why you're doing it, you need a place. Remember, place. So the word place means a lot. It has a deep meaning. Place of worship, place to work, place to play sports, place to practice your magical studies, place to practice your mystical studies, place to practice your spiritual studies. They are all places. If you don't have place, you cannot do none. It's empty, it's void. Think about it. All right, so craftsmanship. Now, to practice your craftsmanship, you need a place, right? You want to be a master visual artist, you got to have an art studio, right? You want to practice your magical studies, you got to have an altar, per se, or a place where you can practice and be connected to the divine energy, divine forces, and divine spirits. Better way to say it, okay? So place plus craftsmanship. A place are connected. Now you see. Now you understand the whole idea behind this collage. And then purple color, any form of purple color. Purple. It's a very royal color. Okay. Royalty, kings, queens. Well, there's only one royal right now in England, but a couple of kings in some Africa or somewhere in Middle East. But, or royal people, rich people, wealthy people, however you want to say it. People who are highly connected in the mystical realm, magical realm, and the universal realm. Okay? That represents purple. Best way to explain it. Best way to explain it. Now, it's getting there. Slowly. Yeah. Many people, many friends, they fear my painting. Some of them, they're too complicated for some. They just don't get it, which is okay by me. But as I say, I love it. I enjoy it. Now, some people fear eyes. Most of my artwork, I have eyes everywhere. And it's like eyes are watching at you. Like the unseen entity, the unseen force, the entities from above and beyond are all gazing at you. Right? So, as they say, be careful what you seek. What you seek is seeking you. In the magical studies, in the mystical studies, may it be / Eastern Sufism or Western Sufism combined together, All in my learning, I have learned what is seeking you, or what you are seeking is also seeking you, right? When you're gazing at something, that entity, the force, the energy is also gazing at you, right? So many people, they say they are scared of the eyes. I don't know why. But for humans, we see the universe, we see the creator's work through our eyes. We also see our own creation when we invent something, when we make something, when we build something, when we write a book report, we write a PowerPoint presentation, whatever tools we use. How do we acknowledge that we have done something, an act, work, effort? By seeing. That's why they say seeing is believing. If you have seen it from your own eyes, if you have heard it from your own ears, if you have done it from your own hands, and you have tasted your work and smelled your work while you're working, like cutting wood, painting something, taking the rust off of something. So all those senses you have used, right? Mind, body, and soul, plus all the senses, right? That's how you get close to your goal, to your aim. No input, no output. No input, no output. Remember that. Without commitment, without dedication, without hard work, smart work, and spiritual work, you can't get there. You won't be able to. You'll have blocks, building blocks, we call them, right? Or hurdles that you got to go through them. That's what life is all about. Good, bad, and ugly choices we make. So, I am blessed. I'm grateful. Now, here we are. You see this numbers? 66, 786, 110. Now, I do mix colors. I have layers of colors sometimes. Sometimes when I'm listening to certain music, I'm in a different trance or a different zone or zen, however you want to say it. I pick up something, then I put him away, then I pick another media, I'll put him away. So every time I am touching a media or feel like I want to do it, right? So here's, I like this media. This is made by Kohinoor. I think that's what they call them, Kohinoor brand, and it's brilliant colors. I love these colors. So I start with that. Of course, as I said, when you become dedicated to your work, you will have supplies, art supplies in your collection. So the work is moving forward. It's getting there slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Now, work mesh. I already explained that in phase 1. And I'm going to explain this again in phase 2. Work mesh. So, computer NIC is network interface card. Every computer, Internet of Things we call it, every computer, laptop, desktop, servers, thin client, thick client, has a physical network card where you plug in the cable connected to the network. Those devices also have NIC in them that are based on wireless technology without plugging any Ethernet cable, Cat5, Cat6, Cat7, or coaxial cable, whatnot. But they have a wireless network card based on wireless technology called Wi-Fi. And they also have a NIC. So no NIC, no cloud, no matrix, no www.com, no internet. Got it? So that's what computer NIC stands for. It's on one pillar. Right below is called work mash. Work. Working, so mashing. Mashing, working. If you can break it out, you'll know it. Now, work mash. Let me explain why I have put that in there. Okay? Wherever you work, so say I've been in IT for 30 years, I'm still in IT, I have to mash with people like a gearbox, right? I have to work with different groups, different departments, different directors, different managers, different documentation needs to be done. So I have to mash every day, right? As long as I'm in a contract work or a gig work, we call it. So work mash. Computer Nick, work mash, right? Very important to understand both phases, both terminologies, both concept. Very important to understand. Then you will understand the collage. Then you understand what I'm going after. Otherwise, you won't understand at all. Now, green again is life form. I'm using plants. I'm using, flowers to bring nature into the painting also. We wouldn't be anywhere without the trees, without the flowers, without the plants. We need them. We need them to survive. We need them to live. We are grateful to the plants. We are grateful to the trees and the flowers. If you do your own lawn work, you will understand. If you have a good lawn, you try to keep a good lawn. Backyard, front yard, if you rake your own leaves, you do some gardening, you understand my point of view. Some people I've been doing gardening since childhood, back in my country, or even over here since I was in high school, right? Cutting the lawn, taking care of the lawn, edging. I pretty much know how to do the flower bed, but Texas weather is different. So you got to know the weather system also. And global warming is coming. Weather patterns are changing. So gardening is becoming tougher and tougher. So as we move into our journey, you can see the transformation. This is a very close up right here. Very close up. Now, many years ago, one of my good friends used to say that my artwork, when he looked at it first, he thought it was a work of a second grader or third grader. I kid you not. I didn't take it. I'm an artist. I'm used to criticism. But later on, he realized, as I've been known him for many, many years, then he realized that my artwork was very deep. Complex and deep. My artwork now is on my virtual gallery. It's posted. The whole wide world can see it. Whole wide world. And also anybody can see my artwork through YouTube now, right? I have moved on to a different stage in my artistic endeavors. As an artist, you should be able to take criticism. Bad, good, ugly, happy, whatever comes your way. If you respect that, you take it, move on. Move on. Move on. That's all I can say. Move on. Move on forward. What you like, what you enjoy, keep doing it. I guarantee it, success will come your way. I guarantee it. Okay? It doesn't really bother me. It doesn't really hurt me at all. At all. All right. We are going to stop this phase on this image. We'll continue from here. Moving forward. This will be the second phase of the painting. Collage painting. Share, grow, learn, educate. Share, grow, learn, educate. Teach yourself so you can teach others. If you like, you subscribe. If you like, you subscribe. This is only for those people who like mystical path, magical path, spiritual path, and visual arts. Art, drawing, painting is one of the best skills you can master throughout your lifetime. It's going to help you with active meditation, active thinking, and it will balance your mind, body, and soul. Trust me. Trust me on it. You can do your own research and figure it out. Like, hey, this guy's gone crazy. Anyway, as always, I'm grateful to all my audience, all my viewers, and all my subscribers. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.